my name is Alfonso. I'm a news photographer at KGA9. And on the side, on the weekends, I'm an independent filmmaker. Well, right now I'm working on a Mexican wrestling, border immigration, zombie, B cult movie. We've been working on it for the last 4.5 years. We're about to be done, hopefully be showing it up like October 11th. I grew up watching Mexican wrestling movies, and when I was a kid, those are the movies I grew up watching. And I remember when I started thinking about movies that I wanted to make, I said that would be pretty neat to make one of those, the movies that I grew up watching, movies that I love.
Yes.
And they weren't making them. Like nobody's made them for a long time, for like 15 years. And I made one, and then that took me like 3 years to make. And I was on the weekends and begging my way through it, and borrowing this and borrowing that, borrowing camera and editing equipment. But we got it done, and then about 9 months later, a Hollywood production came out with a Mexican wrestling movie. It's called Nacho Libre. So when people were asking me about the movie I was working on, I would tell them it's Lucha Libre, it's Mexican wrestling. They had no clue what it was. What's that? And then 9 months later, when that movie came out, they knew exactly. Well, I had to have my day job. My day job is being a news cameraman. But that's a perfect job because that taught me how to shoot, light, and edit. And I made my mistakes in television. I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. Even though I've been doing it for 15 years, you're still bound to make mistakes. And then that pays for my movies. So as much overtime as I can work, all that money goes towards the movies, and that's how I pay for these movies. And it's only on the weekends. It's only 1 day a week. But when you think about it, I'm working 5 days a week, and then I have 1 day off, and I'm planning and trying to get everybody situated, and then you shoot that next day, and we shoot for like 10, 12 hours. Come home, I'm exhausted, and then back to work the next day. And we did that on and off, give or take, for like 4 years. Like when I'm directing, I'm directing, I'm shooting, I'm editing it, and producing it, and I've had help with the movie. Just a handful of people helped me out throughout the movie. Plus the actors helped out too. It's not like the actors just came and acted. Hold that boom pole, or hold this, or do this, or do that. Since this movie's in Spanish, it was a real struggle for me to find Mexican actors that spoke proper Spanish. And so we found them locally, and they were great. And I'm going to work with these people as long as I have a movie career. The process is so long, especially when you don't have a budget, and it's so hard, and it's so time-consuming that there's times I'm like, I can't make another one like this because it takes too many years, and it takes up all your time, and it's a huge sacrifice. But now that I'm getting close to being done with this one, I'm already thinking of the next one.
Right.
And I don't even have money in hand to do it. Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it.
Right.
But, you write it on paper, and it's cheap because it's paper. And you write as big as movies do you think you can accomplish. Like, my scripts are kind of big, and then when we get to the set, I scale it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe sometimes I might surprise myself and actually get what I really wanted on paper.
Wow.
So, I'm almost done with this movie, but I think I'm ready to start another one by next year.
Very